Why do alpha males seem to have a particular dislike for sigma males? Let's delve into this intriguing question. INTJ personalities clash with sigma males for these 8 surprising reasons. You won't believe number 6. Sigma males, a term popularized in the 21st century, refer to those individuals who are introverted, self-reliant, and live outside the social hierarchy. They march to their own drum, unbothered by societal norms and expectations. They are the lone wolves, the enigmatic ones, who prefer solitude over social gatherings. They value their independence above all else, and are perfectly content in their own company. Now let's contrast this with the alpha males, the leaders of the pack, the ones who command attention wherever they go. Alpha males are typically extroverted, dominant, and thrive within their social circles. They're at the top of the social hierarchy, setting trends and establishing norms. They are the movers and shakers, the ones who make things happen. So why does a clash ensue between these two seemingly different types? Well, it all boils down to a fundamental difference in values and lifestyles. Alpha males, being social creatures, might find it hard to comprehend the sigma's preference for solitude. They might view it as a sign of weakness, misinterpret it as shyness, or worse, as a lack of ambition. On the other hand, sigma males might not understand the alpha's constant need for social validation. They might perceive the alpha's dominance as arrogance, their extroversion as being overly boisterous. Sigma males operate on a different wavelength. Their self-reliance can seem alien to alphas who depend on their social standing. The sigma's disregard for social norms, their ability to exist outside the social hierarchy, can be a source of confusion for the alphas. But it's not just confusion, it can also lead to frustration. After all, how does one deal with someone who doesn't play by the rules, who doesn't care for the game at all? Sigma males, with their self-reliant nature and disregard for social norms, can be a source of confusion and frustration for alpha males. A fascinating enigma indeed. Sigma males are often misunderstood. Let's delve into their defining traits. This breed of individuals is an enigma, a mystery wrapped in a riddle. They're not your typical heroes, but they're not villains either. They're the lone wolves, the wanderers, the ones who march to the beat of their own drums. Firstly, sigma males are fiercely independent. They don't seek validation or approval from others. They're self-reliant, preferring their own company over the crowd. They're not antisocial, they're selectively social. They choose their interactions carefully, and when they do engage, they engage deeply. Now, this independence can often be mistaken for aloofness or arrogance, but that's not the case. Sigma males are simply comfortable in their own skin, content with their own thoughts, and satisfied with their own path. They play by their own rules, and they're not afraid to stand alone. Secondly, sigma males are introverted. They're not the life of the party, but they're not wallflowers either. They're observers, thinkers, and listeners. They prefer meaningful conversations over small talk. They're the ones who'll sit back and watch the world, quietly absorbing and analyzing. Again, this introverted nature can be misconstrued. Some may see them as distant or detached, but they're just selective. They're not interested in superficial interactions. They crave depth, substance, and authenticity. Lastly, sigma males are self-sufficient. They're not dependent on anyone or anything. They're resourceful, adaptable, and resilient. They can handle any situation, solve any problem, and overcome any obstacle. They're the masters of their own fate, the captains of their own ship. This self-sufficiency can sometimes be seen as indifference or apathy, but it's really a sign of strength, confidence, and self-assuredness. Sigma males don't need others to survive or thrive. They're perfectly capable of doing it on their own. Despite their aloof exterior, sigma males are deep thinkers and highly self-aware individuals. They're not what they seem on the surface. Beneath their calm and composed exterior lies a world of thoughts, ideas, and insights. They're not just surviving, they're thriving in their own unique, unconventional way. How do alphas view their sigma counterparts? Let's delve into the alpha male's perspective. The world of the alpha male is often defined by dominance, leadership, and assertiveness. They like to be at the helm, steering the ship, so to speak. Now, imagine their puzzlement when they encounter the sigma male, an individual who doesn't care much for the hierarchy or the limelight. yet exudes a unique form of self-assuredness. The alpha male, accustomed to clear-cut roles and power dynamics, may find it hard to understand the sigma male's approach to life. After all, the sigma male does not conform to the traditional societal expectations that the alpha male thrives in. The sigma male's independence and self-reliance can be misinterpreted by the alpha as aloofness or indifference. The alpha male, who thrives on social interactions and leading the pack, may see the sigma's preference for solitude as a challenge or even a threat. This can stem from the alpha's inherent need to establish dominance and order. A sigma male, with his nonchalant disregard for social hierarchy, can inadvertently stir up the alpha's competitive instincts. Furthermore, the alpha may perceive the sigma's self-contained demeanor as a form of arrogance or nonchalance. After all, the alpha's world is one where status and recognition are of paramount importance. The sigma's indifference to these aspects can be baffling, even irritating to the alpha. However, it's important to note that these misunderstandings are often a result of contrasting worldviews rather than personal animosity. The alpha's social ambitious nature clashes with the sigma's self-reliant, introspective personality. It's like trying to mix oil and water. They're just fundamentally different. Understanding these differences can help alleviate potential conflicts and misconceptions. It's crucial to remember that neither personality type is inherently better or worse than the other. They're just different, with their unique strengths and weaknesses. The alpha's misunderstanding of the sigma can often lead to a sense of animosity or competition. But as we'll see in the next segment, the sigma male's response to these conflicts can be quite enlightening. Stay tuned. What does a day in the life of a sigma male look like? Well, imagine someone who thrives on solitude, who is self-reliant and who dances to his own tune, regardless of societal expectations. That's the daily life of a sigma male in a nutshell. The sigma male lifestyle is often misinterpreted as aloof or antisocial, but it's far from that. Sigma males are simply individuals who prefer the company of their own thoughts over the clamor of social gatherings. They savor solitude not because they disdain people, but because they find tranquility and creative energy in their own company. Their days aren't filled with a constant need to socialize or seek validation from others. Instead, they are filled with pursuits that fulfill them on a personal level. This could be anything from reading a book, exploring nature, to delving into a hobby or a passion project. You see, sigma males are self-reliant. They have a deep sense of self-awareness, and they know how to make the best use of their time and energy. They don't depend on others for their happiness or fulfillment. They are self-sufficient, both emotionally and practically. This doesn't mean they can't or don't appreciate the company of others. It simply means that they don't need it to feel complete or content. Moreover, sigma males don't conform to societal norms or expectations. They have a unique way of viewing the world, often challenging the status quo. They don't feel the need to fit into societal molds or to follow popular trends. They live by their own rules and principles. The sigma male lifestyle is a testament to their individuality and self-reliance. It's a lifestyle that values solitude, introspection, and personal growth over societal approval. It's a lifestyle that embraces the freedom to be oneself, without the need for external validation. Sigma males live by their own rules, which can be a source of intrigue and misunderstanding for others. But at the end of the day, they are simply individuals who value their independence, their solitude, and their ability to think and act for themselves. They are the quiet mavericks of society, walking their own path at their own pace. What goes on inside the mind of a sigma male, you might wonder? Well, let's delve into this intriguing question and try to shed some light on it. A sigma male's mind is a swirling vortex of introspection and contemplation. It's a realm where thoughts and ideas reign supreme. They are constantly assessing their environment, their actions, and their lives. They are not just thinking about the here and now, but also about the grand scheme of things. They are philosophical in their approach to life, questioning the status quo and always seeking the deeper meaning behind everything. Their introspective nature often leads them to spend a great deal of time in their own company. They are not loners out of necessity, but by choice. They find solace in solitude, using this time to reflect, to understand, and to grow. Their minds are like an ever-expanding universe, constantly absorbing and processing new information and experiences. This introspective trait also fosters a deep sense of self-awareness. They know who they are, what they want, and where they are going. They are not easily swayed by societal pressures or norms. They chart their own course and walk their own path. They are comfortable in their own skin and do not feel the need to prove anything to anyone. The Sigma male's mindset is also characterized by self-reliance. They believe in their own abilities and trust their own judgment. They do not seek validation or approval from others. They are their own best friend, their own mentor, their own hero. Their philosophical outlook on life and their introspective nature also give them the ability to be content with their own company. They do not need constant stimulation or interaction to feel fulfilled. They find joy in the simple things and cherish the quiet moments. They understand that happiness comes from within, not from external sources. In conclusion, the Sigma male's mind is a fascinating landscape of introspection, philosophy, and self-reliance. It's a place where they can be completely themselves, free from societal expectations and pressures. The Sigma male's mindset is one of self-reliance and independence, which can be at odds with the alpha male's need for dominance and control. What sparks the conflict between alphas and sigmas? This question leads us into the heart of a fascinating dynamic, the tension between two distinct types of males, the alphas and the sigmas. First, let's delve into their differing values. Alpha males, known for their assertiveness and dominance, often value power and control. They thrive on being the center of attention and leading the pack. On the other hand, Sigma males, the lone wolves of society, value independence and self-reliance. They prefer solitude and introspection, often rejecting the need for social dominance. Secondly, their contrasting lifestyles add fuel to the fire. Alphas are typically outgoing, gregarious, and socially adept. They are the life of the party, the ones who set trends and command respect in social situations. Sigmas, however, are introverted, self-contained, and often seen as mysterious. They don't seek validation from others and prefer to march to the beat of their own drum. These stark differences can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts, as alphas may view sigmas as aloof or antisocial, while sigmas may see alphas as domineering or superficial. Lastly, their unique ways of interacting with the world create further disparity. Alphas are often direct, confrontational, and unafraid to express their thoughts and feelings. They believe in taking charge and making things happen. Sigmas, conversely, are more reserved, preferring to observe and analyze before taking action. They are often misunderstood as passive or indifferent, when in reality, they are just more calculated and internal in their approach. Despite these differences, it's crucial to remember that neither type is superior to the other. Alphas and sigmas simply represent different ways of being and interacting with the world. Their conflicts often arise not from inherent antagonism, but from a lack of understanding and appreciation of their unique qualities and strengths. The tension between alphas and sigmas often stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of each other's nature. So the next time you encounter a conflict, remember, it might just be a clash of perspectives, a dance of differing values, and a testament to the diverse tapestry of human nature. How does a Sigma male respond to conflict with an alpha male? This is a question that draws us deeper into the intriguing world of Sigma males. Sigma males are known for their unique approach to conflict. Where others may see conflict as an opportunity to assert dominance or prove a point, Sigma males view it through an entirely different lens. Rather than expend energy on confrontations, Sigma males prefer to sidestep disputes. They are masters of avoiding unnecessary drama and tension. This doesn't mean they shy away from problems or run from challenges. Instead, they choose battles wisely, engaging only when the stakes are high or the cause is significant. In the grand scheme of things, they consider most conflicts as insignificant, not worthy of their time or attention. Sigma males are not just conflict avoidant. They're also adept at maintaining their composure amid chaos. They have an uncanny ability to remain detached in the face of aggression. This emotional detachment is not born out of apathy, but rather a deep understanding of their self-worth and the value of their peace of mind. When an alpha male, characterized by assertiveness and dominance, clashes with a Sigma male, it's like a storm meeting a mountain. The storm rages, but the mountain remains unmoved. The Sigma male does not engage in the alpha's power play. Instead, he stands his ground, calm and composed. Sigma males respond to conflict with wisdom and tact. They know that not all battles need to be won, and not all provocations need a reaction. They are the epitome of the saying, "Choose your battles wisely." They do not allow others' aggression to disturb their inner peace. In essence, Sigma males have a non-confrontational, peace-loving nature. They don't seek to dominate or control. They merely want to live their lives on their own terms, undisturbed by the power games of the world. Sigma males prefer to avoid conflict, but when faced with it, they maintain their cool and stay true to their nature. This is the Sigma way, the path of the lone wolf, the road less traveled. Let's recap the key points about Sigma males. These are the men who march to the beat of their own drum, embodying a certain air of mystique that intriguingly sets them apart. They don't seek validation or approval from others. Rather, they rely on their own inner compass to guide them through life. Sigma males embrace characteristics that are unique in their own right. They are introverted, yet not shy, independent, yet not aloof. They prefer solitude over social gatherings, not because they are antisocial, but because they value their personal space and time. They are self-sufficient individuals who find joy in their own company and passions. Their lifestyle is a reflection of their mindset, a mindset that values freedom, autonomy, and self-reliance above all else. They operate on their own terms, not bound by societal norms or expectations. They choose when to engage with the world and when to retreat into their own space. In a world that often praises extroverted, outgoing personalities, Sigma males stand out as the quiet, introspective individuals who are content in their own world. Their mindset is often misunderstood, especially by alpha males. While alphas are known for their assertive leadership qualities, Sigmas operate on a different spectrum. They are leaders in their own right, but they lead by example, not by dominance. They don't seek power or control. They seek understanding and peace. The conflict between alphas and sigmas stems from their different approaches to life. Alphas thrive on social dominance and hierarchy, while sigmas prefer a life of simplicity and solitude. This often leads to misunderstandings, but sigmas, with their calm demeanor and introspective nature, typically choose to walk away from conflict rather than engage in unnecessary battles. Sigma males, with their self-reliant nature and introspective mindset, stand apart from societal norms, and this often leads to misunderstandings, particularly with alpha males.